All this week on ABC 12, we've been sharing with you the stories of some local Red Cross everyday heroes.
Tonight, as a group, it was their moment to be recognized for their heroic efforts by the Genesee Lapeer chapter of the American Red Cross.
Men, women, and young adults from all walks of life who in the past year have exemplified by their words and actions the true meaning of the word hero.
Their stories are inspiring, uplifting, and very emotional. Stories like this one.
On one of last winter's first slippery nights, a car lost control, started sliding sideways, and was hit by a truck. The car burst into flames with its driver, Jason Spalding, trapped inside.
The fire was raging when 4 everyday heroes literally took their coats off their own backs to try and save a stranger. It would take a team of firefighters to actually get him out of the car.
But Jason is alive today because of these everyday heroes.
14 minutes. An eternity to those watching a car burn.
When I got up there, the door was just, I knew I couldn't get it open.
While its driver, Jason Spalding, is stuck inside.
Couldn't get him out of the seat belt. I knew he was alive because I felt the pulse.
For 14 minutes.
The fire, it just started getting worse and worse. At one point, I actually thought that we were going to just watch him die inside that car. I thought we were just going to watch him burn.
While emergency crews fought icy roads to get there.
I was out on the street for a while yelling at the people that were just watching from their houses, do anyone have a fire extinguisher? Anyone have anything, we can get this fire out with?
4 everyday heroes stepped in to help a stranger.
We start grabbing whatever we could to put it out.
They would go through 3 fire extinguishers.
We got squirting his face and around his body because the flames were engulfing him at this time.
While the flames and their fears grew.
It kept seeping and kept getting bigger and bigger. My fire extinguisher went out and he raised up. The first movement I seen from him was him screaming.
For 14 minutes with no protective gear, training, or proper equipment, 4 heroes kept the flames away from Jason until help could arrive.
And the policeman said from when he got the call until he arrived was 14 minutes. So we know he was in there at least that long.
There's no explanation but for God. There's no reason other than the fact that those bystanders were there and they had enough courage to go and risk their own lives to save my brother.
When firefighters got there, it would take 2 sets of jaws to extract Jason. His car was so crushed, his head was resting on the back tire. But miraculously, he didn't have a single burn.
It was a big relief to know that, at least he's got a chance now. That's how I felt when I left the scene. At least he's got a chance.
In my 21 years, I had never, ever faced an accident, car fire accident with the person inside that was alive.
We work and we get trained for fire and those type of situations. The heroes were the citizens.
Jason's family had the chance to meet the heroes who made a life-saving difference that day.
And I'd like to thank these guys for helping my daddy, because if they weren't there helping, Daddy would be gone.
After 24 days in a coma and weeks of physical therapy, Jason is finally well enough to talk to us, but understandably struggles to find the right words for those who saved him.
I am very fortunate. From the acts of a few people, I survived and I'm here today.
I'm just grateful, and I realized what we could have lost.
Jason has a traumatic brain injury, numbness, and double vision. But thanks to 4 civilians and 9 firefighters, he's recovering from an accident and terrifying 14 minutes in a burning car that could have been much different, if not for those who put their lives on the line to save his.
I think if they were to take the actions of these people and put that as the definition of heroism, I think that would be right.
All of our hero stories can be seen at any time on our website, abc12.com.